Hi class, for this question we are going to balance a combustion. You will have a combustion that you will have to balance. So again, you start off by listing your elements. So I have carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Try to keep oxygen balanced at the end because that one is a little bit harder. So it makes it easier in the long run. So again, I just write how many I have. So on my product side, my reactant side, I have 5 carbon, 12 hydrogen, and 2 oxygen. On my product side, I have 1 carbon. This one, always remember that extra oxygen. So I have 3 oxygen and I have 2 hydrogen. Now I'm ready to start. Again, you balanced your equation by putting a coefficient. So for carbon, I have 5 on the reactant side. This is what I'm talking about, reactants and products. I want to get 5 on the product side. So I'm going to put this coefficient here. Remember, this coefficient goes to both of the elements. So 5 times 1 is 5. I have my 5 carbon. I have 10, but 5 times 2 is 10. So I have 10 oxygen, but I have that oxygen over there. So I have 11 oxygen. And my hydrogen, I don't have a coefficient, so it stayed the same. I have carbon balanced, so I'm good. But now I need to go and balance the hydrogen. So on this side, I have 12. What number multiplied times 2 will give me 12? It would be 6, so I put a coefficient of 6 there, and then I have to distribute. So I draw another line because I'm distributing. So 6 times 2 will give me 12 hydrogen. 6 times 1, because there's understood to be a 1, that's 6 oxygen. But remember, I had 5 times 2 over here. So 10 plus 6, that means I have a total of 16 oxygen. And 5 times 1 for this carbon is 5. So I have 5, 12, and 16. So carbon and hydrogen are balanced, but I need to balance that oxygen. So what times 2 will give me 16? That is the coefficient that I will put here. So 8 times 2 is 16. I just draw my line, 5, 12, 16. 5 and 12 because they have no coefficient. 8 times 2 is 16. And now I am fully balanced, class. So my balanced equation would be this. Just make sure to remember, in case it has a blank there, to add a 1 to these that do not have a coefficient. Cambridge is a little bit weird in how it always wants the 1 there. So make sure that you have that in there if you're given the option. And that's it, class. Happy studying.